Today I'm going to show you guys how we are setting up a leak detector from an IoT device through LoRaWAN onto Wattsense Gateway. I've got everything set it up on its own separate network, and it obviously has GSM signal to the main cloud. So at the very first, you're obviously going to open up the back. You're going to see that the device should be powered off. It would have one battery in it. There is space for another battery if you want to prolong the longevity of the batteries. So what you can do is you can hold it for 3 seconds to switch on the device. You can see it will flash and it's on. To verify that it's on, you can just press the button. If it's solid, it means that the device is on. If you press it and nothing blinks, it obviously means that the whole device is off. Then you just hold it in for 3 seconds and you can turn it on. So as a default, what we have to do as a standard is hold it in for 10 seconds, and that will factory default the device. So just keep holding it in until you'll start seeing fast flashing. There you go. You can just let go, and then there you go. The device is reset and it's back to factory default. So now we can verify that the device is on. You can then just turn around the device. You can then go to your Play Store or App Store, and then you can go to your toolbox. You will find an app called Mouse Site Toolbox. Here I've got it open. Your device will require wireless NFC connectivity in order to do this, but what you very first you can do is you can discover the device. Just hold it on, let it read it. As you can see, it has found the actual device here. So what you can do at the very fast, what we can always do, we just set the reporting intervals to 1 minute. Done. We can write that. Okay, once that's done, we can go down to network. As you can see, here will be all the device settings as per whatever. You can keep this all default. The only thing that we will actually change is the application key. We have found that it is best to just change it. So it is a 32-digit character. So what we do is we will put 31 sequential zeros with a 1 at the end. So I'm just going to do that. One for 32 characters. Should be fine. I might have one too much. You can see it's fine. Then what we're going to do is we're going to read it back to the device. So we just put it over the NFC connection again, read it, and then we're all basically done on that side. And then on the next video that I will show you guys, I will show you an actual screen recording within the on the desktop. This is part 2 in setting up a leak detector on the Wattsense Gateway. So on the PC side, I'll physically show you how we pull the leak detector physically onto the gateway. So you're going to access your console through the console.wattsense.com. As you can see here, you can see all our sites. So we can go to Hilton Longcliffe. We can right under configuration, we're going to add a device. We're going to pick a decoded equipment, which you will be able to see. It can be LoRaWAN, Modbus, KNX, IP, TCP, and so forth. We are going to select the brand, model number. You can obviously see on the actual product, the EM300 MLD, specific ones we're using at this stage. It's obviously going to be using LoRaWAN protocol. We are going to just rename this as test 2 just so that we can have an idea. So in the previous video, I've showed you guys that we factory default this. This is a simple fact for that is then you can always just go to the actual data sheet. Well, this is the actual manual of the device. You can go here. Here you will see they have a default app UI. We've also got our default application ID, but we have changed this to that 31 zeros and 1 with at the end. So what we can do is we can just double click on that. We can copy it, go back here and put in our application ID. The device ID will usually be at the back of the label of the device. You will see there will be EUI number, so then you can just input that EUI number. And 436 U1 62 7. And then your application key, you can also have a look at the no, sorry. The application key is your 31 zeros with the one at the end. One, it's done. Everything should be fine. You can just say next. Yeah, you can see all the parameters, so this will be all the types of points that you'll actually be able to see. As a default, for the specific leak detector, the only values that we would actually want is the water level, the battery level with the percentage sign, and then just the receive signal we can end, for instance. But just for in this video, I'm just going to show everything, all the values, and I'm going to save. It's loading it onto the device. We're going to check the box configuration. As you can see, it's giving you a yellow sign, meaning that that changes has been made on the console, but it has not been sent to the actual gateway. So all that we do is we just say save changes, we send it to the box. There we go. As you will go, if you go to live data, as you see at the very first, it will not show anything. What you're going to have to do is you're going to have to go to your configurations, go to your gateways. You'll see the gateway would have already been set up when you set it up the device, but what you will do is you'll go to your properties, you'll add a property, add property from the list. You can usually just if you just scroll down, you will find here's your sensor. You can select all your items, your properties, and you can just save it. It should pull it in, and then if you look here at the bottom, you can see here's all your values. The rest is just showing on the second page, but all of them are here. Then it should, because we set the intervals to 1 minute, it should already be pulling data. And then as you can see, battery level is true, water leak is false, it's not picking up any water. And yeah, that is basically the configuration, adding a IoT wireless LoRaWAN device onto the gateway.